What up, Coro? It was good. I trust you can hear me all right. I can see how this song is not good for very long. Nice. Look at that. I can turn it off and on. All right, let's see here. How do I? There you go. Hello, Liquid Zoo. OnlyFins. Skull Aquatics. Go. Anyone is welcome to join the chat this evening. Let's see. Man, it's been crazy times. I've been away. I work tomorrow, so that'll be the second Wednesday in a row that I will not be able to do my normal live stream time. So I did a pop-up this evening. We are currently looking at Leaf and a baby, a juvenile guppy, most likely a blue Hawaiian, but we'll just have to wait and see. Somehow ended up in this tank with the beta, the male beta here. His name's Leaf. He's down in the bottom, looking like a leaf right now. But he was flaring up just a minute ago. He was ready to be on camera. Tonight was his night. And then, of course, I turn the camera on and we go live, and he's embarrassing me. Little Camisa in the house. Mark, good to see you, sir. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you on camera this evening. Been a minute since I seen your mug, so good to see you, sir. Quite a good time was had by all in the on Rico's stream. That was a good time. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, no, Huawei's in here. So good to see all of you. Yeah, man, good holiday. Short time spent with mom, uh, an overnight, but we were there on the day. I overate. I woke up still full from the day before, today, and drove back to Austin and was able to get some winks this afternoon. So, Mike, I think you would make a good DM. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I have done it. Because she'll help me keep track of the details. That's the only thing. But yeah, it's fun. I enjoy DMing. That was yeah, definitely a good time. Bam. Some powerful words there, Coro. I feel like we're closer now. That's nice. Makes me feel good. Yeah, man, you gotta be bouncing around a little bit, Huawei. There's a lot of traffic tonight. I love it though. I think it's great. It's the only time that I could do it, and so much rather hang out with you guys. So this is my smallest tank. I think that this is a 5 gallon. Might have to go wake him up with a little bit of food. We also have the snail tank. There's not much going on in there either. But I got another tripod for Christmas. Santa Claus brought it for me. So very nice. So yeah, now I have two stands. I don't know, Coro. There was peanut brittle. There were cookies everywhere. It was great. It was a good time. So I was full by the time I sat down to dinner, and we had brisket. So it was choice. Boots Cat, hello. So yeah, if anybody wanted to come up, show a tank, talk about Christmas, whatever, I left the link in the chat. It's gonna be one of those nights. Let me see if I can get Leaf to be on camera. He's in a mood today. He's feeling it. Buddy, hey, come up here so everybody can see you. All my betas are tumor buddies. They all have tumors. He's got a nice one on his side if he'll come over here. You want food, don't you? You're a punk. All right. Talked me into it. So you see that nice white tumor behind the gill plate there, but he's also got the metallic scales. And when I rescued him, the main concern was that he couldn't see very well, but he can obviously see very, very well. So that actually hasn't been a problem. His sight hasn't been a problem, but he's got a tumor. But he's just looking at us now. Yeah, I don't believe that these were special betas by any means. It was a red, white, and blue, and then this. Is this is this something with a C? But it's where they're like white or pink in the body, and then they just have red fins. And I've only seen them in the plakat variety. There he goes. But yeah, he's been very tolerant of the fry that got in there, and the fry that got in there has been swimming around with him for a while. Yeah, see, he's holding his fin high today. I noticed that about him when I went into the room, and I was like, tonight's the night to show him off because he's feeling it today. I don't know why. Nobody knows. Probably gonna have to come on a trip with me to the car. Oh, I suppose I could show you this. What's going on across the street? See, settings, back camera, turn the camera on, bring it over. All the Christmas lights. That's Ralph in the bunny costume on the roof across the street. So pretty wild. Almost tripped over the hose. Party time. Excellent. Craig, like he took him away like on a trip or something? That would be kind of fun. I don't think I've ever gone on a vacation at Christmas time. I've had cousins that have gone to Hawaii before at Christmas. I never have. Go leave feeling it. Strong, bro. Flex. Nice. So I believe tonight is a full moon, last of the season here on the 26th. Oh, the fish on top is he's posing. That's Leaf. He doesn't do a lot of moving around. He's a male beta. He's got a large tumor on his side that you can see there behind his head. And yeah, dude, he's flexing right now, man. Like he's showing off to himself. I have the camera turned towards him. So he's flexing, man. Yeah, I wasn't sure what was gonna happen when that juvenile got in there, but he was much smaller than that when I noticed him in there. He was an eyelash. But Leaf decided to let him live. So like now he's got a roommate, just chilling. Hopefully it's a female and I can just keep it separate for breeding purposes. Yes. But yeah, he's like, yeah, he's waiting to strike. He's chilling. He's really funny. Like he's still like for a lot of the time. And my sister was down here last week. Had such a wonderful time with her. After the kids went to bed, we ordered some Thai food and stayed up late and like looked at the fish and ate Thai food. It was great. Um, good brother sister time. Um, and she was like, "Hey, is this fish okay?" Because he wasn't moving, and I was like, "Go ahead and touch him." And she goes, "What?" And I was like, "I do it all the time." Like I was like 2, 3 times a week. I'm like reaching in there, and as soon as she touched him, he like freaked out and like swam away. And I was like, but healthy, right? Like I feel like the life force is strong in him. You know what I mean? When you touch him, it's electric. He's definitely a strong fish. He pushes off of you. Oh man, the Legacy Storm Riders coming to a close, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. But I can't wait to see the brand new aquatic channel emerge. Best of luck to you, Melvin, in the new year. Sounds like you've got plans already, so that's awesome. Uh, I'm planning on I'm planning on getting a sink in my fish room, and I say that with earnest. And I know that it's a coin flip as far as how I get things done, but I really feel like it's going to happen. I'm excited about it. I'd like to be able to fill fish tanks and not open the garage door and go get the hose from the front yard. That would be a big change in my life. Oh, Coro, I doubt mine is accurate, but it's good. And they're open after midnight. So that's always great. Take out after midnight. Your choices are limited. Hey, Nathan Hovey. Welcome. Oh, you got a label maker? It's over for you, man. That's awesome, though. Oh, okay. I think that's wonderful now. Heck yeah, bud. That's the fun stuff. Oh, I am drinking coffee and I am not as bad as I thought I would be at this point. I still have to rally and do all my water changes for the week. But I'm kind of getting used to that. I've like worked an extra day every week for the last this week will be the sixth week, I think. So a little bit more to do. Yeah. Hello, Aqua Balls. I saw you earlier. I love looking at your tanks, man. Hold up.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother? How are you?
I just thought I'd come in here and harass you because you put the link up.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. When nobody chooses the link, it makes you feel a little unloved.
Oh no. If I'm awake, I'll choose it.
Right? Well, thank goodness you wear clothes in your house. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, just for you though. Just for you.
yeah, well, hey, and I appreciate it, brother. So what's the word on the street?
Oh, I don't know. The word on the streets, I'm gonna try to pull. I don't know what you'd call it. I'm gonna try to go to Quad City Swap in April, be in
Hmm.
Dallas with you guys in May, and then Alex, Mr. Fishery, is gonna be in Kansas City in June.
Okay, so that's 3 trips.
That's 3 trips in three
Mm,
months. I don't know that I
wow.
can. I don't know that I
Yeah,
can.
it needs a name.
Yeah, it needs
You know
it.
what I mean? Like, yeah, you're gonna pull it's a something. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
anybody in
gonna.
short chat help us out? What is that? 3 events in
I'm
3 months.
I'm gonna cheat on two of them because my son lives in Des Moines, where the
Okay,
Quad City
that's not too
Swap
bad.
is,
Hmm.
so I can stay with him. My daughter lives in Kansas City, where Alex is gonna be, so I can stay with her. So it's
Yeah,
gas, meals.
that takes a lot of sting out of the cost of the trip if you have accommodations where you're going.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still a little bit. So
Hmm.
yeah, the trifecta. The trifecta.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna try to pull that off.
Trifecta. I love it, Kalish. That's great.
Yeah, we're gonna try it. I really want to go to Dallas because you and Vibes are going to be there. Garcia's going to be there.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll be there. Uh,
Tommy's Tommy Silver Creek's going
mm,
to be there.
that's awesome.
yeah, there's just people lining up to go. So I mean, I had a fabulous time the last time I was there.
She got caught in an autocorrect loop.
Autocorrect, yeah, it got her.
Hmm. Cora works with the wind. Try fish stuff.
Try fish stuff. Yeah. My bad thing is I already have fish coming when spring comes, so I can't buy a whole lot. But I can look.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like you might find a piece that you've been looking for.
Hmm.
You could always just end up falling in love with something. That always happens. But
Yeah,
also, man, like it's about the gathering of people. You know what I mean? For me, that's the whole reason why I go is to meet other people that are interested in fish. Whether you're
yeah.
fish tube, a person in the crowd, you know what I mean? Like somebody
Hmm.
with a cool dog. You know what I mean? I just enjoy the whole thing. I just wander around the whole time.
Yeah, I agree. I spent as much time talking to the saltwater people at Aquashell as I did the freshwater.
I'm easy to do, and
Yeah,
they're a great group. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and they know their stuff. Even if they were just explaining what it was to me, it was like I've never seen that coral. I've never seen whatever filters, lights, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've had these lights for 10 years," and you're like, "Freshwater has never seen that," you know.
hey
They're
man,
all
check
cool
that
about
out.
it. Breeding guppies,
Yeah, dude, Marvin and Winnie.
Marvin
Winnie's
and Winnie.
pregnant.
Be careful what you wish for, Melville. I've got the Stan Schubel greens right behind me here.
Yeah, you happy with those?
Oh, they're beautiful.
No, I've
They're
heard really
beautiful.
great things. I don't think that I've ever seen them in person.
Yeah, I kind of lucked into them, but I probably have
Like
50 or so.
I could have seen them early on and like not known what I was looking at. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
I don't believe I have.
It has the wide, what do you call it, the delta tail,
Right. Love
but the
that.
but that triangle tail is blue laced and the inside is green.
Okay.
So it does have a little bit of blue, but it's just the edging around the green.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, they're
I
pretty cool.
refilled my coffee and it's probably too hot to drink, but don't have it with me. So I'm sad.
That will be the same as Coro's Hot Pockets.
There we go. He's relaxing.
Yeah.
He's chilling out.
Yeah, the only betas I ever have is when people give them to me.
Right. This was a rescue set,
Yeah, that's
and
that's that's what I did.
several of them went down the street, and I never found any more. I never found a buyer for them at
Yeah.
the fish swap. But I packaged them all up and took them all out there, and they all came home, and they were all right. So that was a gain of experience this past year. As I reflect back on the year, what fish uh, what fish experiences I can check off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did package a bunch of fish and plants and take them. I lost some plants. I didn't take them out of the bags quick enough afterwards. I think I could have done better if I had put them in the fridge and then taken care of them, but taking care of them in the
Hmm.
first place.
Yeah. When I ship plants, I ship them in full water. I don't ship them wrapped in a paper towel. I ship them in water.
Just like you're shipping a fish. I thought that might be the best way for me to get
Yeah.
a
I
ball
mean,
of Saswasser tang to
yeah.
only Oscars.
I do the same thing, so they're not relying on how wet that paper
Yeah,
towel is. They have water sloshing around.
right.
I've had pretty good luck with it.
Is Awkward Zen in the chat?
Haven't seen them yet, but I
All
wasn't
right.
really paying attention. I was talking to you.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
I see Nathan blaming me for getting a labeler.
I
Nathan,
think
I,
that.
I put the labels on the tank because these are my tanks, but when your wife comes out and she's showing her friends they're her tanks, have you ever seen that? Check out our goldfish, check out our guppies, check out our whatever. So I have the names on all the tanks.
No, that's really smart. And when the name's always on the tank, then you're seeing it all the time. And
Mm-hmm.
for me, as a memory maker of the fish that I actually keep, if I put the Latin name on there,
Yeah.
I would probably learn the Latin name and be able to like call it up as like a image in my head to help me remember.
Yep. Yep. That's what I do. And I've learned, nope, don't put it on the plastic, put it on the glass. You can get it off the glass a lot easier than the plastic.
Oh, okay. And probably stay away from the corner or the edge
Yeah.
so that
Then
you
you can
don't
just
hit
take,
it.
if you move them, you can just take a razor blade and whoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt. If I didn't, I would never remember. Yeah, there you go. Because a lot of mine, the names are just crazy.
Yeah, if you put the name on the tank, then like it's like a
Yeah.
flashcard.
Yeah. And then if you're doing a video like this one, you could have whatever's in that tank and nobody would have to guess. Just like, what are those little fish in the background?
Yeah,
Is
Craig
that it?
brings up the point you can get in a lot of trouble from having leaking mail.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume that when you're mailing your plants in water, that you're double bagging just as you would with fish, right?
Yes, I'm double bagging and heat sealing them.
Okay.
Yep. And I just saw that Matt, Mr. Liquid Zoo, has some good deeds. Man, we're going to have to talk.
Oh, really? And did he have some things that you were interested in?
No, I just want to know what he's got.
Right, of course.
I saw another guy the other day. I think the channel just called Biotopes. And he went to a Goodyear breeder's fish room, and it was like, now I have that guy's Facebook, and we've been messaging. So, that's another way to get a hold of people.
I dropped out for a second, I believe, so I missed that. I'm sure everybody else got it, but what did you just say?
No, I saw a channel the other day called Biotopes,
Okay.
and he went to I want to say he's in Ohio. He's a
Mm.
Goodyear breeder, and he was going through all this fish, and I was like, well, I still don't have that one. And then he starts saying, well, I don't have this one. I don't have this one. It's like, I do.
Oh,
So then
wow. Yeah, you guys can complete each other's collections.
so then I hooked up with him on Facebook, and we'll see what we can get going on here.
Okay, yeah, so that sounds like some good plans for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
Some new Gideons coming in.
More, more, more.
Yeah, I was saying that I really want to get a sink in my fish room.
Oh yeah, it's a must. I have a sink. I'm so glad I put it in. And when you buy the faucet that your garden hose screws right onto.
Okay.
Don't buy the one where you got them put all the little inserts and all that adapters. Just you can buy a faucet that it screws right onto.
Okay.
Makes your life so much better.
Exciting.
I fill all my tanks just with it's a RV garden hose.
Okay, so it's slightly thinner.
Well, it's made for human consumption, so it supposedly doesn't have all the oils and
Right.
whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I just let my hose run for about 30 seconds before I start filling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I've been using my regular garden hose.
Yep.
and haven't had anything too mysterious across the board happen.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I'm more worried about something being done to the municipal water. You know
Hmm.
what I mean?
Yeah,
And that being a problem.
you know, I keep kicking around the idea: do I put in the filter system? You know, where you put like the whole house filter, the two charcoal canisters to take the chlorine out, or
Right.
do I just use safe? I mean, safe is cheap.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, do I want to mess with all those cartridges?
Right. I kind of want to mess with all the cartridges. I
I
want
kind of do
to
too, just to be a geek. I want to
Well,
kind of do that.
I want to be able to keep fit. I want to be able to keep some fish that would do better in softer water. So
Hmm.
there's fish that I have tried that have not done well for me, and I think that the fact that the water wasn't uh soft at all, like having softer water would have given them a better chance. You know what I mean?
Holy crap! Matt says he's got a huge canister, like whole house charcoal filter. It's 4 foot tall. Whoa!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking like that. I am
Right.
super cheap though, so you never know.
I've got a charcoal filter that gravity gives me drinking water and stuff like that. Like it's a I forgot the brand name. It's stainless steel.
Hmm.
But I have that for my drinking water. And so yeah, I think I would just filter just to get RO from for the fish room.
Yeah. Well, if you do RO, then you got to remineralize, so at least you can control it.
Right.
I have an RO, but I don't hardly ever use it except for the Caradina, and
Right. And I'd like to keep some Caradina actually.
and it's hooked to my faucet upstairs in the kitchen sink, and it's hooked to my refrigerator. So if you get ice and water out of my refrigerator, it's RO ice. But the other thing I did is above my sink is
Yeah.
if you go buy a shower valve that just has a single handle on it and hook your water to it and run your water through it and put a temperature gauge on the output with a T, you can set your
Yeah.
temperature. You can set your temperature with that for like $30. You don't need that big digital whatever that a lot of people have on theirs where it automatically adjusts your hot and cold. You can just basically set it and forget it.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
like
do.
that idea.
Yeah, I think I got it at Home Depot for under $30.
That's nice. I'm excited.
Oh hey Curtis, it's you. Yeah, Matt, it's me. You need
What
to email
up?
me, dude. If you're getting into good ideas, we can talk.
Heck yeah.
I'm kind of anticipating spring too, because another thing is, which is a really short trip for me, is to go to Denver and see Greg Sage again, and I'm going to meet Geek Boy.
Oh, okay. That'd be fun.
That'll be fun. I get to see Geek Boy's Peninsula tank and his pleco tails that he shows, because the plecos are never out. It's just a tail.
Lots of
It's
pleco
just
tails.
tails, just tails.
But you have to admit that lots of plecos have very cool looking tails with different
They do.
patterns on them and stuff like
They
that.
do.
So, it's still worth looking.
They do. And he's got quite a few. I think it'll be a lot of fun. He just seems like a character anyway, so you got to meet all the characters.
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, I met you. Can't get much bigger than that.
You were behind the chat window on my TV, but I thought it sounded like you.
Uh-oh. People know what I sound like.
That's true.
So are you still working weekends, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm working Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And
Uh-oh. Cut out again, dude. He'll leave his stream up here to me, and then I'll be auctioning off his house like I did Vibes.
yeah, I might take 4 days off and then work the following Sunday. So yeah, I've been adding a shift. I did 5 days one week, but that was a lot.
Yeah, you cut off in the middle of there, but we're getting that you work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah, that's my normal schedule. But I picked up the last couple of Wednesdays, and I've been picking up some Sundays.
Nice.
So helping out.
I'm on salary, so I don't try to pick up anything.
Right. Try not to. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's true. I try to get out of it, but that never happens either.
Yeah, man, you got to get slippery real quick.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I got my secretary trained where when the big boss leaves, she sends me a text and is like, "He's gone." Then I know I can
Nice.
slide out the door.
There you go.
You know.
Wheels within wheels.
Yep. Oh. Oh, this.
Still here.
Yeah. That's when you dropped out for a few seconds.
Yeah, I'm looking at you on my iPad, and my iPad doesn't seem to be able to keep up. But that's something else that my wife and I talked about was me getting a laptop.
Yep. And you don't need a very expensive one. I mean, the
Uh-uh.
laptop I have was last year's model at Walmart. It was in like the sale bin, like $300.
Right on. I've been looking at some gaming laptops, and like there was some stuff I was looking at that was around like 700 or 800.
Oh yeah, but
But
my app,
that would
I,
that would be all I would need for a while.
but my laptop is closed, and I'm watching you on a TV that's
Right.
plugged into it with a webcam and a microphone. So, I mean, the
So yeah,
laptop,
so what you got is able to handle it very well. So that's
yeah,
great.
the laptop's running it. But
Yeah, I think it just works better on a laptop. I think that an iPad and your phone, like there is a limit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
there's good points to it. Your phone, you can just move around with it. Where I can't move this camera very. I mean, I can turn it and look at stuff, but
right, exactly. And like
I can't
yeah,
pick it
and
up and walk off with
the
it.
phone is what is recording the tank right now.
Yeah, and my phone is laying here doing nada.
Yeah, I saw some thinking about using like a rail system on the ceiling, like a track system, and just using like maybe like a selfie pole to
Yeah,
hold the camera, and then I can go up and down, and I
where did that go? How big a selfie pole are you looking at?
and have that one be moved and adjusted so
I
that
got I got this one. Can
mhm,
you see that?
yep,
I got it at Menards for $10.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But if it hangs down like a pendulum and I can raise it up and down, then I can place it in front of whatever tank I want to.
Yeah.
Now, if I do one from across the room, then I can have a mount there as well. So yeah, no, I like using all the different cameras.
Yep.
And when you're live streaming, it's always
Ooh, it's just his audio that cuts out. That's weird. Hmm. Yeah, I agree, June. The phone is all right. Laptop is better, but TV's the slowest. Yeah, when I watch TV, it's different. It's different to chat on a TV because you're always like 20 to 30 seconds behind.
all right. I'm back, I think.
You are. It's weird because your video cuts out. What your video doesn't cut out, but your audio does.
Right. So it's a problem with this iPad.
Yeah, because the fish are still swimming around, on and on, but we lost you.
That's funny. Oh well.
Oh well.
So it's 11:50.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes till midnight.
Yep.
So yeah, so you're off work, I guess.
Yeah, I actually go in 8 hours.
Oh, gross.
Yep. Hey,
Oh,
there's
I go in
GNC.
in like 20 hours.
20 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm staying up. I'm staying up right now so that I can.
They're staying up, so I don't know. I used to work nights.
Yeah, it's rough, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it for what I'm trying to do. So once the schedule normalizes again, I'll be working 3 days a week, which gives me 4 days a week to do other things. So,
Yep.
uh, yeah, I want to sync. I want to get on Vivi and
Oh yeah.
have my fish room with a decent shipping rate. You know what I mean? And like maybe try to pass some of my bounty on to fellow hobbyists.
Yep. This is my chill time of zone because I'm not shipping anything right now because
Right.
it snowed today. It's 30 degrees.
Right.
March maybe I'll ship something, but
And I would assume on Vivi and stuff like that, there's a on and off button for your store. So you don't have to always be selling.
yeah, I think you just set your quantity to zero,
Yeah.
like you're sold out. So I don't know. I've looked at Vivi, but I haven't messed with it at all. I
Yeah,
don't.
I haven't either, but it seems like a nice way to take pictures of all your tanks, you know what I mean, and like to have it all listed out. And I assume that if I go through the process of doing all that, I can uh, have all of that stuff to use whenever I want for like B footage for videos or anything like that. So I feel like it's a worthwhile investment
Yeah,
of time, you know what I mean?
yeah. I'm not. I'm
And
sure they charge.
it's not supposed to cost me anything.
Well, I think they get a percentage.
Which is
Most all.
fine yeah, but of a sale that happens, if no sale happens, then there's, you know what I mean, like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're not
I
huge percentages. They're not like 50% or nothing. They're like
no, I heard
four.
it was like 10 or 15 or something like
I
that.
don't think they're even that because even
Oh, wow.
Get Gills is like 4 or 5 or something, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I can't breed enough fish just to keep up with YouTube, so I'm not
Right.
worried. I'm not worried about it right now.
Yeah, I
I,
mean, like that's like one of the first steps.
yeah. But you have the Hawaiian blues, right?
Yeah, the Hawaiian Blues are, yeah, they're next door.
Yeah.
You
So
can see a little bit of their tank,
those should be like the first ones you ship to me, right?
right?
We can
I
trade.
gotta expand them out. I think I only have them in one tank.
You send me the blues, I'll send you the greens.
All right.
Sound like a plan, don't it?
Yeah, dude, sounds fair to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nathan's asking if Dusty's here. I saw Dusty's community tab. That's pretty sad.
Oh no, what happened?
His wife has terminal cancer, and he was kind of
Oh
asking
man,
for prayers and thoughts, and
of
if
course.
anybody can help him out, he's a good dude.
Hey, June, and you want to know what? I want to get to that point where I am consistently putting out some videos. And yeah, that's about the level of editing and professionalism that there's going to be right at first. You know what I mean? But, as I figure it out, I'm sure that I'll find things that I want to change. But I mean, I just got to do something. But this is like the 33rd or 34th live stream that I've done.
Yeah,
I actually counted them up earlier today. I was
nice,
like, all
June.
right.
Thank you. Juna's setting up a GoFundMe for him. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
That's
Good for
awesome.
you, June. I love our community so much,
Yeah, and he's not in the best of health either, so he can use all the help we can get.
right? That's right, Craig. Oh man, is Ian at work freaking counting it down?
Counting down to getting out.
He's like 5 minutes, feels like an hour. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's worse if you're standing like by the time clock and there's like 2 minutes left.
Right. I'm so
That's
glad that you
horrible.
came up, bro. I I always enjoy our conversations. I always feel more peaceful afterwards. Like like the world might be all right.
Oh, nice. Boots Cats has his address. I don't have his address. I have his email address. If you could send it to me, I would appreciate it. I will send him something. Saints Dust exact info. I know his email address is. Let me find it. Saints Dust email is just saintsdust@gmail.com. Just pretty easy. Saintsdust@gmail.com.
There you go, Boots Cats. Just send that info over to
There you
Only
go.
Oscars. She's probably going to need it for part of the forms she's filling out.
Yeah. Oh, there's Bunny Viper. How you doing, Bunny? We need to do something to get Bunny's big ass tank running. You know?
What's wrong with it?
I think me or you or somebody, we both need to go down there and put it together for her. You know,
Ah,
wash the gravel, hook it all up, get
yeah,
it
yeah.
going. She's in Oklahoma. I'm in Kansas. You're in Texas. So,
Right. What, like 6 hour drive or something?
yeah, something like that.
Might be more than that for me to get out of Texas. You never know.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You just turn the tunes up really loud and just go.
Yeah,
Buddy, you let me know, you have my email address.
yeah. Vibes might be down for that too.
Yeah, I'm probably not. Oh, that'd be fun. The three of us go there and
Yeah,
put Bunny's
yeah.
tank together. How
We
sweet that
could,
would be.
yeah, man. Organize it.
Hey, Nathan, you have my email address. Send me that phone number, dude, if you would.
Yeah, Leaf was just being super photogenic tonight. He usually doesn't do anything, but like, look at him. He's doing stuff.
Yeah, I see
Posing.
that. Posing. He's he sees the camera on him and he's like, "When's this bozo gonna feed me?"
Right. I already gave him a little bit of food. That's what got him moving in the first place. He was just laying in the bottom at the beginning.
Yeah, Bunny,
And he's trying to see if I'll do it again.
Bunny, you let me know if it doesn't happen, and somehow some of us will come there and we'll take care of that. And you never know. Tommy may show up at your house if somebody goes swings by and picks him up.
Sounds like Coral might beat us over there.
Vibes, we just volunteered you, dude.
Yeah, vibes.
You didn't know it. You didn't know it yet, but we're all gonna go to Oklahoma.
Oh, vibes. We were talking about meeting in Oklahoma at Bunny's place and setting up a tank. Are you interested in the new year doing that?
Yeah, it'll be after the new year. But
Dang, everybody's here. What up, Elaine?
yeah, Elaine's here too. Sweet. Mr. Gabriel.
GNC.
Oh, I know why Vibes is up. Vibes don't have to he doesn't have to go to work. He's on vacation.
Oh, nice. Well, good for
He's
him.
he's slacking.
Dude, that dude works so much harder than me. Not even funny.
Probably harder than me. I walk
Yeah.
around just telling people what to do.
Hey, man, if it works.
It works for me. But yeah, Vibes, I'll send you a text or something. See if we can hook something up.
There's a couple of those blue Moscows.
It's a seamless easy for everyone who knows how. Yeah, Bunny, I've had sumps and overflows, so
Hey,
I know how
everybody.
to.
Ooh.
Bunny, I know how to do it. I've done it before, so might take a few runs to Home Depot or somewhere. We'll get her done. What are we doing now, dude? Rachel, my email address is just my YouTube name, skullaquatics@gmail.com. Yeah, I like the plants.
Ta-da.
Ta-da! What's in there besides the plants?
Mystery snails.
Yeah, are you breeding them or what are you doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Goodness me, that's annoying.
I know it is.
The
'Cause
mystery, the ram's horn snails are in there too.
okay. Because you know, if you drop out for very long, I'm going to raffle your house off like me and you did Vibes'
Right, yeah,
house that
exactly,
day.
yeah.
So you got to be careful, dude.
Hey, man, it's a gamble. I have no control over it.
I actually went and bought the cable, was it Thursday or Friday, so I can plug my laptop straight into my router. So
I thought about that, but I mean, like, how many feet, like, don't you lose a bunch every foot?
it's still better than Wi-Fi.
Mm.
It's still better.
Yeah, I thought about like some sort of mesh system or something like that and put one in the garage on the ceiling.
Well,
So
my
then it could pick up, then it could pick up the signal from above the fish tanks and then like throw it down in the middle of the fish tanks.
yeah, well my router is like straight up there. So I'm like out that wall, through another wall, plug it in. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll unplug it and go Wi-Fi again. But see, Bunny says she's got a heat gun to help with the tubing. She already bought all the plumber stuff. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
your fish
so
could use it.
is she gonna is it gonna be fresh or salt?
It's fresh.
Oh, nice.
It's for geos and stuff who need a bigger tank.
Oh yeah, they do need a bigger tank.
They need a bigger tank. She's had it all there.
It's worth the trip just to look at the geos, man. Like I think
It's
geos are
it,
pretty cool.
and it's worth a trip to meet Bunny. Come on, dude.
Well, that's true.
We can embarrass her, make videos, make her be in our videos. Come on.
Well, I mean, if we drove all the way out there, she'd have to be in the video.
She'd have to be in the video,
Yeah.
even if she's just flipping us off or something. But yeah. What's up, Terry? Good to see you, brother.
Sup, Terry's Tropical Tanks.
Hope retirement's treating you good, my man.
Heck yeah, bro.
You
Laid up
bet.
for a second, but back out.
Yeah. Hope he's enjoying himself. He deserves it.
Heck yeah, man.
Oh, Jimmy P slid in the back door.
Uh-oh.
Jimmy P, what's up, my brother?
Hey, what isn't this?
Yeah, we're just talking.
This is a 20-gallon tank with a very large Anubias plant in it. Some Colorado that has been fighting algae for forever. On the left side there, some Tiger Val in the back.
June, is your sump making the gurgling noise or the overflow?
That is good to hear, Terry.
Yeah, I'm glad he is. Come on, Nathan. You made a cupcake sandwich. You can't make cupcake sandwiches.
I think Terry might have made an announcement that in the new year there might be some Saturday morning activities again,
You bet. If Terry,
or am
Terry,
I
if you,
just wishful thinking?
Terry, if you do that, I'll be there.
Yeah, possibly. Nathan, I'm having problems on my end.
Your overflow, June. Okay. Is it a hang on the back overflow or drilled? 'Cause there's a certain way you do the standpipe in your hang on the back overflows, and it gets rid of all the sound. Just makes it quiet. Took me a while to learn it, but June's is drilled. Yeah, we can still work with that though.
No, I think that would be a fun fish fam activity if like
I
one
think it would
weekend
be.
like we're like freaking like showing shots of Oklahoma, you know what I mean? Like
Well, yeah, and I can do from my way coming in, and you guys can do from the south coming in, and
that's right.
put it put it all together. Why not?
That'll be fun.
Yeah, why not? I'm off weekends. You're not, but I am.
And then that way it can be like the whole fish fam is like, like
Yeah,
stopping by and saying hi. Some great chats.
you betcha. Brendan and Gina had a falling out. Oh, thanks for letting me know, Jimmy P, that I'm scheduled on a live stream Saturday morning. That works, though, dude. I'll be here. What's up, Jorge?
What's up, Jorge?
Yeah. Nice of Jimmy to let me know he scheduled me to be on his live stream Saturday morning. And it's, what is it? Wednesday now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
as
Plenty of
long as you
warning.
know, as long as you know before you're supposed to be there.
Yeah. That's cool. Who knows what we'll talk
Saturday we'll
about?
be back.
Nice. I like Elaine's. She suspended the air pump so that it doesn't make noise. Yeah, I have them hanging from my ceiling. That way they don't vibrate.
Yeah.
And someday I won't be lazy because I already bought the big air pump. I just got to run the line. I just haven't done it. Someday.
Special hello to the bunny viper.
You betcha. I just want to see Bunny's face if the three of us would pull up in front of her house.
Yeah, man. I think that it would be a big smile, hopefully.
Oh, sure to be a big smile. She probably like, I didn't believe you guys were serious. I'm a gravel washing person though, Bunny. I know how to do her. And
God
anything that's a
wash your
bad
gravel.
job, we'll just make Vibes do it.
It's the pump for the sump.
Yeah, yeah. Do one, show on the noise so we can see what it is. And GNC, yeah, I'm gonna run one pump for 30 tanks soon, someday. Jimmy P will be
Right?
kicking me with Jimmy P will be beating me with a stick because I've been saying it for like 6 months. That's how long I've had it sitting. I already have it on a shelf mounted, and I still haven't ran it.
I still have my RO unit that I bought at my first Aquashella.
What?
Yeah. It's in the box.
Well, when you get your sink put in, you can do it then.
Exactly. It's all been waiting on the sink.
Yeah, that's our story. Don't change it.
Vibes, when are you not eating? Cake and ice cream. This kid.
And I'd start sending him pictures of food, but he would probably beat me at the same thing.
Yeah.
He would send me pictures of even more food. Gee, and see, who am I related to? I have lots of brothers here. You're one of my brothers. Coro's a brother. Bunny's my sister. There's my older brother Jimmy.
Right?
Michael's
Yeah,
my
I
brother.
mean
We're all family.
it does feel like a family. That's why I enjoy these late night talks.
Yep.
Good times.
Good times. When his vibe's not eating. I've seen him not
I
eat,
mean,
Jimmy. I mean, I've
I
seen it
mean,
in person. It's not often,
I
but
would,
I've seen it.
I would say when he streams, but he eats on stream.
Yeah, cottage cheese and cookies.
Hey, only if you can't get cottage cheese and bacon.
Bacon. I've never thought of that combination, but okay.
It would work.
You, every time I think about bacon, I think of those, what do you call them? The pepper wraps that you do on your grill.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think we call them poppers down here.
Poppers. Yeah, the jalapeno poppers.
Yep. And then I've also had bacon wrapped around dates, and you put those in the oven and you cook the bacon on top of the date. And the date is wrapped up in it, and those are delicious.
I've never had those. You'll have to.
Dude, it's like a salty sweet thing. Like it's good.
Yeah, I've been telling Vibes another trip I need to make is down to Austin for 2 or 3 days. It's been
Right
probably
on. I mean,
15
yeah,
year 15 years probably since I've been to Austin.
it's only getting weirder, man.
Oh yeah, I imagine. It's that way
But yeah,
everywhere.
we'll have a good time.
And I'm gonna come when we can go do that outside thing that you and Vibes do.
Oh yeah, man.
We're not
I
coming
mean,
down there and
there's heat lamps at most of the tables, so we can even do it during the winter.
we're not coming down there when it's snowing and I gotta show you guys how to drive in the snow or nothing. Right?
Oh, we just shut down here, so we'll
I'd
just
be
be
the only
streaming.
I'd be the only one out driving around, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'd send you for things
Yeah, there you go.
like to pick up vibes.
Bring my 4-wheel drive and come pick you guys up. It snowed here today. Can you believe that? It was snowing on me all the way to work.
I mean, I believe it when you say it, but like, I have no like mental image of that. Like,
Oh yeah, it was 22 degrees and snowing when I went to work. But I kind of enjoy it. I don't love the winter, but I don't hate it. It just makes me appreciate spring and summer even more.
yeah, I mean, that's true down here as well, but down here it's mostly rain, and I mean, honestly, like some of the best outdoors time when it's not raining is during the winter months because it gets so hot
Yeah.
during the summer months.
GNC 50. Come on, dude. 59 degrees. I'll be wearing shorts and a tank top outside.
Hey man, any excuse I can get to like wear my hoodie and not sweat, I'm gonna do it.
I'm wearing my hoodie because I let the dogs out and it's 30 degrees outside. And I came in and it was like, there's Michael.
That's funny.
3D AI ancestry. 27 in trunk. Vibes replace Mikey from Life Cereal. There you go. I don't know though, Jorge. I've never seen anything put in front of him that he didn't eat.
That's right, GNC. You gotta keep it 75, and then the tanks are 73.
Or you guys would die in my house. Thermostat set at 68.
I'd actually be pretty comfortable, but my wife and my fish enjoy a warmer temperature.
Well, the fish room's warmer than that, but you notice where I am. It's nice and toasty in here.
Right? It's toasty in my garage too.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to be in complete dark if I didn't have a couple of these lights on. 42. Man, Vibes, you're probably freezing to death.
Well, I have khaki pants on and a t-shirt with a hoodie, but I have my Santa cap on still, so my head is warm. So
Uh,
I'm perfectly all right stepping outside. Yeah, Vibes likes the fish room temperature.
yeah, I noticed the last time you guys streamed from there, he's pretty comfy in your chair.
Yeah, I was pretty sweaty.
Jimmy keeps his at 72, but he's running out of furniture to burn. I didn't light my fireplace today. Might have to do that tomorrow. If I
There
light
we
my
go.
fireplace, I know where my dog is.
Yeah,
A big bastard's like curled up right in front of it, like, leave me alone. I'm not moving. Yeah, Terry's like me. It's 31. Might need a jacket tomorrow. Yeah, 31 maybe. I agree with you, Terry. 31, I'll wear a hoodie and maybe a cap. Maybe.
there we go. Mystery Snail
See that?
is doing something in the tank. Look, see?
It's an
There's a
ivory
snail.
one too, right?
Yep.
Time for another refreshment. Just like you got coffee. Time for another refreshment.
Yeah, man, get yourself another refreshment, buddy. Grab a beverage and a snack. That's nice vibes. I like that, brother.
What did Vibe say?
He's under a blanket in front of the heater.
What?
He's comfy as an old lady with a house full of cats.
What is this? We're after the flood. Oh yeah. Had all that rain down there. Vibes, I think if you came here, I'd have to set up a bed in front of the fireplace just for you
And the dog.
and the dog. Well, the dog's a great eater. He might squish you a little bit. He's only about 80 pounds, but he'd be loving on vibes.
I missed that, but that sounds like it's worth a replay.
Vacuum strapped to his chasing skeeters. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's Emma. What's up, Emma? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, Raspy Buddy, how are you?
Yeah.
Good to see you. I've been seeing you on the Instagram.
Dogs provide gas heat. Very true there. Very true. What else am I going to turn on here?
Yeah, hang in there, Bunny. It's always an adjustment here and there, but
Yeah.
it's worth it when you get in those good spots.
Yeah. Oh, GNC. Yeah, GNC. Someday me and you are going to have to discuss your water. Is it hard, soft? What is it? And we can figure out what's going to be good in your water.
It just could be missing something from the water.
Yeah,
So
could be.
maybe him just putting a fertilizer into the water will make that guppy grass go.
Yeah. So I say, me and Gabriel had, I don't know, quite a few emails back and forth. We should be able to figure it out. Because I have, you know, Java fern, whatever, however you say that. I can't grow that for nothing. But I can grow the crap out of crypts and bulbitis and all kinds of stuff, but I cannot grow that fern. No matter what I do. Just seems to be my water.
Which fern?
Just regular old Java fern. It just shrivels up
Java
and
Java fern want yeah, mine does too. It
it
wants
just
something.
it
Is it
wants something
potassium?
and probably.
There's something that it wants a
Yeah.
lot of.
Hmm. And it's not a high light
I
plant.
can't remember what it is. I mean, like it's one of the big ones. It's like calcium, or which if it was calcium, you would think they would be able to get enough out of my water, but
Yeah, mine too. I mean,
it makes me feel like the potassium might be stripped out of my water.
so I just, just go to something else. Nathan, I can send you Jimmy's email address.
Ooh yeah.
I just gotta remember. Just gotta remember to do it. Need to have something
Well,
sitting in
do it
front of me.
right now, man. We got 3 minutes left.
All right, I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now.
True that, Terry. True that.
All right, Nathan. Nathan, let me know if you got that. I sent you Jimmy's email address so you guys can do your plant connection. Cream spinach.
Yeah, start with cottage cheese. Just kidding. I think the cream spinach usually has ricotta in it, right?
I don't know. I think it has a trash can in it somewhere.
Man, there's a place called Hoover's here in Austin, and they have a jalapeno cream spinach that's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, that's what it would take for me to eat cream spinach. It would have to be that spicy.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And you get fresh lemonade there, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dude. That would definitely be on the list of choices for eating. We will do a lot of eating when you come to visit.
Oh, I'm sure of that. I'm sure
Fish's
we
tail
will.
will grow back in time. I would medicate it if it looks like it needs medicating,
Yeah. A lot of times they do.
but not until because sometimes they don't get infected, right?
And sometimes they don't grow back quite right, you know?
Yeah, that's true too. But that's the fun of the wait and see.
There you go. There you
There you
go.
go. Cora Works dropping some knowledge. Terry's tropical tanks in the chat to help us color in the lines.
Yeah. Yep. There's Sam. Just figured out who Jimmy P is. Uh-oh. Is Emma in on our Oklahoma trip? Is Emma from Oklahoma?
Yeah,
Sweet. I don't
yeah,
know how to get a hold of you, Emma, but yeah, I'll guarantee you that somehow one, two, three, four of us are going to go somehow.
yeah,
So let one of us know how we can all get a hold of you.
yeah. We'll do it up.
We'll do it up. And we'll go whatever is to eat in that town because we'll have to go feed fives.
Kind of got to feed New Local Austin too.
Well, yeah, but that guy's a machine, you know. Yeah. Uh-oh, she's got your number, Michael. Surely she doesn't have mine.
I believe
Not
she
yet.
does. Yeah, man. Like
Not
we
yet.
were raspy bros. I lost my voice, and she was like, I always sound like this," and I was like, "I just sound like this today."
Yeah. Emma, send me an email, skolaquatics@gmail.com. We'll hook it
I
up.
think I said. I think there's video of me saying hi to the Aquatic Morning Show with my voice missing.
Really?
Yeah,
She's got a terrible video of me. I wish she'd quit showing it.
that's so good.
I need to go kick her. She's a lot of fun though. I enjoy Jess. She's quite the female. Bunny, it doesn't matter. You're probably thinking of people that care, but we'll go eat at Love's. I'm not proud. We'll bring our own. That's how. That's how we are. I don't know if we can bring enough for Vibes, even though I have a cooler that goes all the way across my truck. We might be able to feed Vibes. 5 gallons of cottage cheese. Emma, I can't put my email in chat because I'm not special
Yeah,
like Huawei is.
I got a member pack from Stephen P once, and there were like 5 or 6 different kinds of plants, and I want to say like only one, maybe two of them didn't do well, but like more lived than didn't, and I mean,
Yeah,
I was kind of proud of myself.
yeah. We kind of have the same water, so if I bring you something, I'm pretty sure it'll be all right.
Yeah.
Because I have some crypts that you better have a 20 tall or 29 to put in because they're going to go all the way to the top.
Yeah. How tall is a 20 tall?
I don't know. God, you're making me work tonight, dude. You're making me work. A 20 tall is 16 inches.
Uh, I don't know. I've got a 75 and a 40 gallon.
There you go. You need like 4 of them in that 75. It'll just take it over.
Nice.
I've sent a whole bunch of them out. Usually all I charge is shipping just because I don't have anywhere to go with them.
Yeah, Boots Cats. If I have something and I put it in my aquarium and it takes 3 months to die, that is a success. You know what I mean? Like I definitely kept it alive for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
consider that a success. Like when it's dead in 2 weeks, you know what I mean? I consider that a failure.
yeah.
So yeah, sometimes it's different.
Nathan, you're making me work, bro.
Sweet. Emma just sent me a text. Nice. Well, is anybody else going now? What's going on?
No, it's just me and you being stupid.
Oh,
Vibe's probably passed out. He's got to get
probably.
up. He's trying to do stuff.
Knowing him, yeah.
Yeah, he's got to live stream at 9 a.m. our time.
Right on. I'll be in bed.
You'll be in bed. I'll be at work. Maybe.
Yeah, if I make it to 3, I'm good. Yeah, that can happen, Boots Cats. It depends on what's coming out, which plant you're using.
All right, Nathan. I sent you an email. Sent you a reminder.
Booyah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Terry, you should have jumped up here with us.
Yeah, Tear Bear.
That's right, Gabriel. I'm a hunt and peck type of guy. I usually don't have to type. I'm usually wiring something up or plumbing something up or welding something up. I don't type very often. That's why I couldn't commit to Dr. Awesome. Oh, GNC, you're giving me credit. 8 words per minute to be speeding for me. That's speeding, dude. I need to train my computer to talk to text.
Right.
You know, Jeff Pelham does that, and he's pretty freaking good at it. Whether he sends you a text or he's doing it however, yeah, I was like, man, he's got his phone or whatever trained. Oh, Terry's going to get on a computer.
Bum, bum, bum.
Boom, boom, boom. He just headed downstairs to the fish room.
Uh-oh.
I'm really waiting to see Terry's fish room because he's getting rid of the whole fish room and he's going to do another room.
Right.
He's redoing the whole thing. So
Yeah, I haven't seen any shots of what he's got going on in a while.
no, I
So
guess
I'm
he's said
kind of curious.
he was going to do a lot bigger tanks and stuff instead of a
Mm,
bunch of small tanks. I mean, Terry's involved. You know, there's going to be something crazy going on. There'll be some lionfish or an eel or who knows what.
yeah, something
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
exciting time.
All right, let me look. All right, I did get some emails. Sweet.
Near the old mill site, which is pretty cool. Sounds like he's in a mystery novel.
Mm-hmm. We'll see some show from 48 Hours or something come out from there. GNC, I'm a licensed electrician, but I also know how to weld and do all that other stuff because you just kind of got to know, depending on what business you're in. So yeah, I wired up this room.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Actually, when I had my saltwater tank, I didn't actually buy like a wave maker, the controller.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I just made my own. I went and got an Allen Bradley timer, and I just made my own out of a timer. Jimmy, you didn't see no spark. Come on, dude. I have one switch that can turn this whole room off, just because I can. Oh, Ian made it home.
Amen. Pass, Neil.
There's no peace, Ian. There's a link in the chat, so get after it. Is that you standing in the dark, dude?
Yeah, I'm in the dark.
Hey, GNC, I'm not a good enough electrician to own that switch. Let me know where you bought it.
There's the man of the hour.
Oh, don't even go there, man. Get that freaking thing off, man. I'm supposed to be sleeping.
What's
Well,
up, Terry?
what's got you up?
I don't know. Drinking a Mountain Dew before bed's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, that's probably bad.
Yeah.
Let me.
Drink a couple beers and go to bed. I got to be at the infusion center at 9.
Okay.
I heard a little bit of people are talking a little bit, so I'll just just to let everybody know I had a scare. Spent 12 days in the hospital.
Ugh.
They finally let me out. I'm good. Everything's fine. I'll be all right. I just got to do like another month of antibiotics, and
Okay.
I'm good.
Nice.
That's nice, dude.
Then I can get this fucking thing out of my arm.
Ugh. You got a pick line, bro? That sucks.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
No, but it's better than having to get an IV every freaking 3 days.
Yeah. It's also
You know what
better
I
than
mean? So,
3/8 freaking hose. I had 2 3/8 drainage lines coming out of my right side. I was draining fluid out of my lung.
oh, bro, that sucks, bro.
That sucked, man. I'm not gonna lie.
No, man, I'm glad you're back.
And they don't even give you anything when they pull them out, man. They're like,
I know.
okay,
They did
No,
that
they're
to
like,
me.
no, this is just gonna suck.
and they're like, all right, hold on a minute.
Well,
Here we go.
Yeah, and then they pull them real slow. And you're like, no, just yank that bitch out of there. Just yank it out.
Something. Oh, you can even feel it in your lung as they're pulling the hose out. It's like, oh. The one in the lower lung, which is a lot longer, and they did that first, thank God, because that sucked. And then they pulled the one that was in my upper lobe out, and I was like, oh, well, that wasn't bad.
right. But yeah, man, it's been a minute since I've talked to you. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I kind of took a little bit of a break. I don't know. You can see by
Heck
my
yeah.
fish tanks, I haven't been doing anything with those.
Right. Well, I mean, retirement is a bit.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
He left.
What do you do? Hit the wrong button?
He left us here alone. It's all holes barred. Let's go.
No, I got sidetracked by a 42-year-old.
Yeah, I
Uh-oh.
keep dropping out, but I was like, dude, he could just be out on his boat, man. He's probably fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were just fishing or having a good time.
Well, I was having a good time. I came to the conclusion, I saw a T-shirt the other day I want to get.
Mm-hmm.
It says, I don't date women. I just foster them till they find their forever home.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
She called me yesterday. I think she wants to get back together. I don't know. I don't know if I got enough money.
Well, I mean, that problem solves itself once the money all goes away. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
then they go
you
away.
know what I mean? If that's what it was, you know what I mean? Like, that's when you find that out. You don't have to worry about that till the money's gone.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, man, that girl was high maintenance. That's for sure.
But was she any fun?
Oh God, I was having a blast. Believe me.
Well, then it sounds worth it. Trying
So
to
what have you
get it
guys
on
been
the
up to?
base. Man, uh, just been making more guppies.
Ah,
Making
everybody
more
needs a hobby.
guppies.
It's true. My sister came in last week, and when she was in awe of all my tanks, it like I don't know, it gave me more energy, and I've been thinking about things I want to do in the new year. So it's kind of fun.
Well, I've been working on a reef tank that's upstairs in my den,
Yeah,
and it was to the point where I was actually kind of proud of it, and it was gonna, maybe start showing people. And
yeah.
then when I wound up in a hospital, I didn't have anybody to take care of it, so I just told my sister to come and just unplug the main to it. And yeah, corals don't do very well. 12 days, no light, no filtration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
will say
how?
this though, Yuma mushroom corals, dude, they don't give up, man. It's like I turned the lights on, got the filter, got the sump back up and running, and it's like nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
So the easiest coral to ever have, a Yuma mushroom,
Okay,
a
that's good to
Recordia
know.
Recordia species of mushroom coral. Dude,
Yeah.
you can't kill them fucking things.
I had a leather coral that was like that way. It didn't matter if the power was out 24 hours, 48 hours. You turn the light back on and be like, hey. But it would shock the crap out of you if you ever touched it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Fishy
I was
biz.
just like, what's that guy doing up? He's got to go. No,
Yeah,
he's
what
out
are
of
you
school.
doing, the biz?
He doesn't have to go to school. Come on.
Oh, he's off too.
Yeah, he's off. We know it. He's cracking something. He's probably like me. He's cracking a beer.
Dude, is that one set of bricks leaning? Or is it just me?
No,
Is
they're a
what?
little. They're a
The
little
one the
offset.
one with the red light bulb?
Yeah, they're a little offset.
Man, it looks like I stacked them things.
It is. It is, dude. But when you look at them, physically standing in front of them, they're only off by like, that much.
Well, that's why I
Camera.
asked. It could be the camera too.
Yeah, the camera does that.
And it could be my eyes.
No, they're off just a hair. It was one of those deals where I got to set this tank up. I got to put whatever in it.
Oh man, I got uh, Atkins was saying his tanks ain't level either. Believe it or not, all the tanks in the basement are level because I took the time to shim everything. But this floor is so out of whack that I mean, for one of my 125s, so it's 6 feet long. It's
Mm-hmm.
like an inch and 3/4 difference end to end, and I had to shim that sucker up to get it level.
Would you use the 1x4 or what?
Yeah, just stacked up pieces of wood
Yeah.
until it got level. I'm guessing I should look see what it is, but it's substantial. It's a big difference. But it's a basement. It's made for water to flow towards the drain, so nothing's level down here.
Yeah, that's the way mine is. You just kind of keep shimming as you. I don't even use a level anymore. I just look at the water up at the
Yeah,
top.
fill it up a little bit, and
Yeah, and
Right?
it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's your level.
yeah,
need to do a little bit over here. Need to do a little over there.
take
Then I
one
watch
corner and run with it.
I watch Michael's fish room, and I'm just like, well, why am I even bothering? Because his are half-inch off, and they're sticking off 4 inches, and he's got away with it for years.
Oh yeah, and people freak out. Oh my God, you're gonna bust the seam or
Yeah,
something if the tank's not perfectly level. And I'm like, man, if you've seen some of the fish tanks I've seen,
yeah.
you can
Like I've
fill
seen,
it
I've seen
water at
people
a
that have a.
45-degree angle.
I know a guy that has a phone book under one end of his. That's how far off it is. And I was just like, dude, that's a book. He's like, it works.
GNC pining for a basement.
I love my basement.
Yeah, I've never lived anywhere where basements were a thing.
Well, yeah, you're in Texas, but
Yep.
with the tornadoes and weather you guys have, you should probably have some.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, you would think.
I think it has to do with the fact that if you dig a hole, it'll fill with water here.
In Texas?
Yeah.
Hey, Rachel, this guy has a phone book from like 1985 stuck under like a 125. It
Phone
is
book,
so wore out.
you used to just get the one. You got the one phone book for your area, and it was like that thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, well, depending on where you lived, I lived in a pretty big area. But then there was like, once Ma Bell got broke up and there was all these individual phone companies, that you were
Yep.
getting like a phone book, a little phone book, like every other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And then phone books weren't anymore.
Yeah, and then they just went away.
Yeah. Well, this guy's had this tank sitting on a phone book for probably 20 years. And I'm just like, what? Why would you not?
Dude, man,
It's
should
it
open
is
it
so
up.
far off. It's so far off. He could put a 2x4 into that one end.
Sure.
That's
I'd
how
like to
bad.
take that
That's
phone book and then open it up to the pizza section and keep calling to see if you can order a pizza.
yeah.
Well, somebody would still be running in Chicago anyway.
Probably.
Like they haven't changed their number and they've been in business for 20
Yeah,
years.
I'm sure there's a couple of them, like Pizzeria or Gino's East or something like that, that's been around since pizza was invented.
Yeah. I know my Pizza Hut's had the same number for like 30 years.
God, man, I remember when Pizza Hut actually had like dine in.
I remember when they had the buffet. You remember the buffet?
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was getting towards the end though.
Yeah. You could just go get a slice of everything. Now everybody's freaking out over people with a basement.
Right.
I'm
I keep
debating.
dropping.
I was gonna take all this down, and because I was thinking about moving, and now I'm second guessing myself, and I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to take a vote that says who thinks I should set this all up, or who thinks I should take it all down and move?
Yeah. Well, it's going to depend on you, actually. You're the one that's got to do the maintenance and all that on it.
So you're kind of on the fence now, Terry. You were thinking about moving, but now you're on the fence.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet. Part of me wants to move someplace warmer, and the other part of me is like, my family's here. I don't know.
Yeah.
So where you're thinking about Tennessee or
Actually,
south?
I was actually thinking like right on the like south. What would that be? Southwestern Kentucky, right where it meets Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right around Kentucky Lake and Barkley Lake.
Oh yeah. Then you could be out fishing all the time.
Well, yeah, that was the plan, but I can do that here too. I live like, I don't know, 4 miles from a pretty good lake.
Atkins is saying hold. He says you have a great house. I wouldn't. So Atkins has cast his vote. And Bunny Viper wants to know what are the pros of moving? You want warmer weather, better climate?
Yeah, the winter, you'll still get a winter in that area,
Right.
but it's nowhere near as cold and as long. Plus,
Right.
I'd be, a couple miles from Kentucky Lake, which Kentucky Lake's 180 miles long. It's kind of
Yeah.
hard to get bored fishing a lake that is that big. A lot less snow. But yeah, I don't know.
GNC found in a house that his brother was renting, underneath a fridge there was a little room. Some sort of kidnapping scenario is what it looked like. It was 4x4. It was 4x4, but at least 7 feet deep.
Yeah, it's like
Kind
a
of
root
weird.
cellar.
What was it down? Did it go down in the basement?
No, it was like a separate room that opened up underneath the fridge. A
Under a
root
fridge.
cellar
Yeah,
is
so it
a
had to go down.
non-nefarious system.
It could have been an old coal chute or something.
Yeah.
How old was the house? Because like even in my house was built in 1924, and on the other side of these fish tanks, uh, on the other side of the basement, you can see where the old coal chute used to be,
Yeah.
where the companies would come in and deliver the coal for your furnace.
Yeah. My mom still
I
has
mean,
that.
it
And
had to be
the window has
nasty.
a slide. The window has a concrete slide to it, so that
Right,
when they
exactly.
poured it in, it runs in.
Could you imagine how dirty that had to have been?
Oh yeah. But I bet you could get it hot. But you could
Oh
get
yeah,
it hot.
be warm.
You can get it warm.
No wonder they only lived to be in their like 50s, 60s back then.
Yeah.
They all had black lung, man.
Yeah. My parents' heater, I swear it was like 8 foot around, but it had been converted to natural gas. But it was the old coal furnace with a burner in it. And I can imagine stoking that thing with coal. That thing had to be red hot.
I thought about putting a wood burning stove in here. I just don't know how much of an advantage it would be. Natural gas is getting expensive, man.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
It used to be pretty cheap.
Yeah, it went up with the price of everything else, and it doesn't appear to be going down.
Yeah, I still use my fireplace, but
Yeah, that's one thing my house doesn't have that I wish it did.
yeah,
Mm,
I've learned over 30 years of living here which wood to buy and which wood not to buy.
right.
Because some wood is just instantly gone. Another wood, you can throw 3 logs on there and they'll burn for 8 hours.
Well, you want that those would be the hardwoods, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, harder wood, right?
yeah.
You want like
They're kind of
oak and stuff like that.
yeah, they're kind of a bitch to light because they don't want to light. But once you get them going, and they'll go all night long.
Yeah, it's all pecan and oak down here.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about snacks. When I was
Always.
when I was first in the hospital, I was in ICU, so they're watching you like a hawk, 24/7.
Yeah,
But after 2 days, they took me up to intermediate care, which is just like a normal hospital. They're still
Right.
monitoring you, but they're doing it remotely. You know, you got this battery pack that looks like an
yeah.
iPod. You
All
know,
the
that's doing
sensors.
all your vital signs, and it goes to the nurse's station. So you're in the room by yourself. It's just like a regular hospital room, you know. And I was there for 2 more days before one of the nurses were like, "Well, can I get you anything?" And all I had was water, you know, for days. You know, I'm going on like 4 days now, and the only thing I drank was water. And and coffee with, you know, my meals. And she's like, "Well, we got snacks and stuff." And I'm like, "What do you mean you guys got snacks?"
Right? Holding
So
out.
yeah, it took me 4 days to figure out that they give you snacks. They weren't very good snacks, but at least I
No.
got a can of pop here and there. It was nice.
Yeah,
But I had my sister smuggling me in stuff because
Well,
hospital
that's
food sucks, man. It's got no flavor at all.
yeah.
So she snuck me in a salt shaker. I was so freaking happy to have that.
did you hide that in your bed or what'd you do?
I didn't hide it at all because I wasn't in there for like heart problems or, you know, my blood pressure is
Yeah,
actually low. And so, yeah, they didn't say a word.
nice.
I came out of the hospital craving uh, sweets. I never really had a sweet tooth to say or per se, but being in there, you always get a dessert with all your meals. And god dang, man, since I've been out, I've probably eaten 50 cupcakes, buying donuts.
Right? There
Jeez.
was no sugar. There was no sugar in any of your food, man. So
That must
Yeah.
be what it is. I don't know. What is ambrosia?
it's like a fruit salad with like whipped cream in it, if I remember correctly. I'm probably doing it some form of disservice, but I
I will
believe
say there was a band in the 70s called Ambrosia.
Yeah,
right.
it was.
Ambrosia was the food of the gods, right? Isn't that what they ate on uh Mount Olympus?
Hmm, I don't know,
I
but I
don't
bet you
know.
Google does.
You're telling us stories, so keep going.
Why? So it could cut out again? I mean, like, I keep getting kicked out of here, man. Having connection
Ambrosia
issues.
salad or ambrosia salad is a creamy fruit salad loaded with pineapple, mandarin oranges, coconut, and miniature fruit flavored marshmallows.
All right.
Fruit flavored
The
marshmallow.
Greek myth, ambrosia is the food or drink of the Greek gods and is often depicted as conferring longevity or immortality upon whoever dot dot dot. So
Yeah.
yeah, you were right on both accounts. You nailed it.
Yes. My trivial knowledge
That was
gained
You
wisdom
gained
right
today.
there, man.
come on,
Heck
bro.
yeah, man.
You got lucky, bro.
Yeah, yours was the first stream I was on, Terry. Uh, was with you, man. First time I got up on YouTube.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, man, no, I ran into the right people. It was good. You helped me with my angels. 5 of the 6 are still alive.
Oh, excellent. I was a
Those
little
gold
crazy back
marbles.
then.
Hey, man, I'm a little
I
crazy
calmed
now,
down a
so it's
little.
all good.
The first show, the first Saturday morning show in 2024, I'll let you in on the topic.
Oh, okay.
The topic, the topic is going to be female selection and has it helped or hurt different species?
Okay.
And trust me, there will be some jokes in there.
Right. It seems like with live
It
bears,
all started.
it's always you're choosing the males, right?
No,
Do you,
female selection as a propagation tactic in the wild. Okay, if you
okay.
take bees, for example, okay, the females wanted the colorful guppies. But the poor males, to be colorful makes them stand out, so they get eaten more. So it's not very
Yeah.
fair.
True.
And the whole reason I got thinking about it is I read an article that there's a species of frogs out there that if the female isn't interested in the male's advances, she just plays dead. And I'm like, with certain mammal species, that wouldn't work at all.
No, yeah, that doesn't actually work. That is
It
funny.
might even be like convenient. Ah, see what Boots said? Come on, that's funny.
That is funny. I
I
love it.
actually had
I
a
got
whole
cut
art.
off. I was laughing. Like,
I was like, what do you mean this frog plays dead?
that's not good. Hey, Stephen P. Up late.
There's bird
Good to see
species
you.
out there that are developing all these elaborate feathers, man, to the point where they can barely fly. All because the chicks dig it.
Yeah.
June says sometimes it works.
Anyways, that's what I'm going to be talking about.
Yeah, no, that's exciting, man. Um, that's awesome. Are you going to be having different people up on panels sometimes, or
Every time. I do horrible
every
when I'm by
time?
myself.
Right
Nice.
on. Have you got anybody that you want to go up there with you?
Um, you obviously don't understand how I prep for my live streams. I just pin it, and whoever wants to come up can come up.
See, I felt like there was like more planning than that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying it looks good on film. You know what I mean? Like it always worked before. I assume that you planned some things, but that's awesome, dude.
When I first started Saturday morning cartoons, uh, Jason started coming up, and we got along so great that he just kept coming. You know, we just kept doing it. Um, then when I started doing my other shows, I don't even know if they were. Yeah. Um, then doggone it, what's his name? I was just thinking about him the other day too. Uh, doggone it, he lives in Florida. Anyways, yeah, I got people that they just come up. They got a good sense of
Uh,
humor and they come up.
yeah, I mean, I mean, you've been doing it for a long time,
Groundy,
so like
yeah, Groundy
team
just
just
started coming up,
yeah,
and
Groundby.
that Groundy's brain just picks up on stuff. I can like give him a hint on something, and he'll just run with it. And he's that guy's got a real good sense of humor.
Yeah.
And
I haven't seen much of him. How's he been doing? You been keeping up with him?
he texts me once in a blue moon.
Okay.
I haven't heard from him in a while though.
Right. So nothing good, nothing bad. That's no news
I
is good news
should send him
sometimes.
a text. He's probably mad at me because I haven't talked to anybody in a while.
Well, that can happen. You know what I mean? But I figured you'd be back when you were ready to be back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I was like, no,
I'm
nobody
ready.
tells Terry what to do.
It's winter time, so it's kind of hard to get. Uh, it's hard to get out in the wintertime to do shit I like to do. I don't really hunt anymore, so
Yeah.
um, yeah, it gives me something to do. It's going to be a little
I got
later
cut
though,
off again.
because the earliest I can get in for my infusions are 9 a.m. and I get home at 10. So as soon as I get home, I'll start.
Oh, that's cool.
This daily antibiotics is bullshit. When they first released me,
Man.
they wanted me to go 3 times a day. And I was like, you're
Holy
kidding.
crap.
I was like, I will literally have no life at all. And they were like, all right, we'll do it. We'll see how you do on once a day. And so far, they haven't said anything.
Okay. So
So I go in the
Three,
morning, get it over with, and
3 times a
yeah,
day,
you
you
look
just
well
stay there.
visually you look like you're doing okay. You know what I mean?
oh
Like
yeah, I'm fine.
if
It's
you
just
yeah,
I can't catch normal pneumonia like everybody else. You know, you take some pills and you'll be all right. No, I got to get this really rare thing that
yeah, you got a special
takes
one.
IV antibiotics, and you got to take them forever because if there's one little bacterium left in my lung, it'll all start again. So
Yeah. No, there's some particularly nasty stuff out there. I take care of somebody that has tracheostomy and stuff like that. So there's some stuff that you just can't really get rid of.
yeah, I'm really hoping to get rid of this because I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
no. All right.
I'm just happy he's coming back on Saturdays. Gives me somebody to watch.
Yeah, no, yeah. Stephen P was asking about that. So yeah, Saturdays are coming back again. Hang on, I
Yep.
gotta take my earbuds out. So things are about to get screwed on my. There we go.
What? Again?
I cannot hear anyone.
Well, that's because no one is talking.
Ah, there you are. Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah. Anytime.
Hey, excellent co-hosting. Good
There
job.
you go.
God dang, man, how do you breathe with 6 blankets on there on you?
I don't know, but Bunny Viper's taking a page out of my wife's book. My wife can be underneath multiple blankets and be fine. I'm underneath one blanket and sometimes I'm too hot.
Yeah.
Me and my wife were polar opposites. I'd be the one all underneath the comforter with 2 dogs radiating body heat, and my wife would have the window open and a fan going in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it about coupling up that you can't couple up with somebody that likes the same room temperature as you? You know what I mean? Like it seems like it never works out that way.
No,
It's one of life's many mysteries.
Yep. Yep.
well,
I'll go.
I don't know. With my wife, she would go hot and cold. Um,
Oh,
one
okay.
minute she'd be freezing, and the next minute she'd be super hot and sweating. So you get a few moments at night to where she was at the same temperature as me.
Yep. You would notice me at a store because I'd be the guy wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and she's wearing sweatpants and a coat.
Yeah.
A
I'm
real
just
good
like,
friend of mine. I've always been slim my whole life. Um, I actually weigh more now than I've ever weighed in my life, and I'm up to a whopping 150 pounds. And the guy I used to fish with was a really big guy. And I guess bigger guys hold heat a lot better than skinny guys.
yeah,
So when
That
we would
that's
go
true.
fishing early in the spring, uh, he'd be just like you're saying. He'd be wearing just a regular t-shirt and shorts in the back of my boat. My boat's 17 feet long. So I'd be in the front of the boat, 10 feet away from that guy in full winter gear.
yeah,
And I'd look back at him and I'd be like, there's no fucking way in hell you're not cold. And he was like, I'm fine. I'm like, whatever, dude. I
yeah,
mean, I'm wearing bibs, the whole freaking thing. I got like 3 pairs of long underwear on,
yeah. Insulated socks, everything.
and he's in a freaking sandal, t-shirt, shorts, and sandals. I'm like, it's 40 degrees out here. And he's like, so the sun's out. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, whatever, dude.
yeah. This guy disappear again or what?
No, I'm still here. I'm
You're
thinking.
sleeping? You're
No.
thinking. That's scary.
Yeah, it hurts.
I thought I smelled smoke, but I was trying to figure out where it was coming from.
Yeah. I'm burning a couple brain cells here thinking that I need to get on some water changes here in a few minutes, so I might use my what my new uh holder, see if I can't get this set up with a wide view of the fish room.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to get to bed because some of us have to work tomorrow.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's true.
Yeah, I know, Terry. You're retired.
Fucking
But
work.
yeah,
Good for you.
I've got to get on my water
Good for
changes. I'm
you,
gone
dude.
longer than I normally do.
Someday I'll be like you, Terry, and I'll be retired.
How old are you?
58.
Oh, you better get on that.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
No, I've been asked several times, that when they ask me, or they're surprised when I say I'm retired, and they're like, "How'd you do it?" And I'm like, "Look, man, I'm not some super smart guy. I just got really, really lucky with a couple investments. That's
Yeah.
all it was.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have gotten lucky, my ass would still be working. Trust me."
Yep. I got lucky because I'm married to the right woman. And I gave her my money.
Ah,
Yeah,
And
she's a good manager. My
yeah,
wife has
she's
been
way
good
better
thus
than
far.
me. She's way better than me because I would have blew it by now.
Yeah, my wife definitely helps me on the financial side of things.
Yeah, I would. You'd have seen videos of me in Reno or somewhere being like, "What?" She doesn't let me do that.
I like what Select Pet said.
Well, yeah, let's close this up here in about 6 minutes. We'll go till the 1:30 hour my time,
All right.
and I'll get on some water changes. If nobody else is going to be streaming, then I will probably listen to some music.
All right.
God, I hope it's good music.
Well, it depends. I've gotten into some very bad music. Like it's not good, but I like it a lot. It's all of the YouTube like lo-fi channels. So it's basically like simple loops and stuff like that, but I feel like I'm on like hold music.
What?
It's weird.
Well, I'm gonna have to listen to it, I guess.
They did some 90s tunes and stuff like that.
I
So
should really be getting it too.
it's songs that you think it's songs that from the radio, but like they're done slower. So it's interesting. I don't know. It forms a little bit of like a timeless moment. So like it's like have I been doing water changes for an hour or 2 hours? I don't know. So a little bit weird. Select pet with a sad story.
Yeah, that's happened to a lot of us.
Yep.
I know a guy, an electrician, that was married when he joined the apprenticeship, got divorced umpteen years later, so she got half his pension. Then he remarried her again
What?
and divorced him, so he had to give her half of that half. I'm like, dude.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I got stupid here not too long ago too, and gave a woman way more money than she deserved. But I get it. But dang, man, after I gave half of all my shit, you ain't getting another half.
Yeah. Yeah. Fool me once. Remember? Fool me once.
They got what Elaine's saying with that fingertip oxygen sensor. They got them now where they run on Wi-Fi, or they've got uh, a remote, the part you put on your finger, and they got a little base unit. They're kind of nice.
Oh, so to adjust for you?
No, they're just what it is a laser, and it somehow reads
Monitors.
color. Um, I guess it basically works as the more oxygen in your bloodstream, the redder your blood is, the more
Right.
red blood cells the redder your blood is, and it somehow is sensitive enough to tell you what your oxygen saturation in your blood is
Right.
with a
So
laser.
it's wireless.
Yeah, they have wireless ones.
Oh man, that's nice. Most of the ones I run into in the home health world are on a cord. So you forget that you have it on, and then when you get up, you end up pulling the thing off of the nightstand.
Man, the one they gave me uh, once I had my surgery, man, they take that sucker around so bad, man, it left a dent in my finger.
Oh man, like you were wearing a ring for a while.
I mean, it's still there.
Oh man.
It's right at my where your nail meets. What do they call that? Your cuticle or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was happy to get that thing off. And another thing I found out is when they do your blood gas, if they want to check, the finger thing is great, but that's only for oxygen. So if they
Right.
want to know all your other blood gases,
Yeah, they got to stick you in an artery.
they got to go into an actual artery, not a vein.
Yeah.
So that sucks when you're getting that done twice a day, fuckers.
Right.
An air compressor won't work, Select Pet, but if you have an oxygen acetylene torch, you can give somebody the oxygen. I've
Right.
actually seen that done on job sites. You know, guy might be a little hungover. Give him a good hit of oxygen out of the torch bottles.
Yeah.
It'll make you feel better. It really will.
Yeah, one
Yep.
of the lines at the hospital is medical air, and it's just filtered air, and that is run on a compressor. But that would be running pumps and stuff like that. Yeah, what you're talking about for oxygen, you'd need a concentrator of
Yeah.
some
It's
sort
pure. It's
or an
pure. It's
oxygen line.
pure air out of those bottles.
Well, the pure air ones, because air is what? 20, 20 some percent oxygen, and the rest is like nitrogen and a few
20,
other
21.
things.
Right.
Yeah.
21%. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make sure you get the green bottle, not the red bottle.
Yeah. A huff. What would a huff of acetylene do to you?
Oh, dude, it's got to make you puke,
Mm.
man. You ever smell that shit? It stinks.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. Have you ever walked by somebody and they're like being a dick and they just have the acetylene on and they have the rosebud
Oh, yeah.
on? They're just like,
With all the little
poof.
black
Yeah,
shit.
they just poof it at you, and you're like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
man,
Dude,
dickhead.
I ran a torch. I was a fabricator for an electrical contractor for years. So that's all I did was, burn and
Yeah.
weld.
Yeah,
And sometimes you get bored, you got to do shit.
yeah. I've been lucky to duck it every time but once, and then you just get this like, poof. You're like, oh man.
I'd fill Ziploc bags full of acetylene and blow them up at people.
Oh yeah. We have CO2 at work. They make really good bombs. A
Oh,
Ziploc
you
bag full of
guys.
CO2. You just gotta let it. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger till it blows up. That's good. It's good stuff if you put it on somebody's desk.
Pranks, pranks, pranks.
That's
Oh
what us
no, we
adult men.
never played jokes on people ever.
That's what old ass adult people do, is do it to young people.
Right.
I love to do that to new people.
Well, let's do some well
Say
wishes
that
to
again. What did you do to new people? I missed it.
Put CO2 in a bag and you tie it up, and it'll just keep expanding and expanding, and it'll go boom.
Oh, okay.
oh
Dry
man.
ice.
Funny, I
Ooh.
never tried any of the Rapashi foods.
I, I have lots of plecos. I have a ton of plecos. I got like 50 of them right here.
Green beans and just
Yeah,
crap like that.
Right.
yeah, pellets.
Get them on the wafer, man.
Yeah, I used to get
Yeah,
the uh, algae wafers in 2.2 pound bags.
I
yeah,
just
that's what I.
started doing that.
Yeah, I've done that.
Never tried the Rapashi. People swear by it though.
Yeah, it's good. I make it in a. I have the little trays where you can put it in little trays and make the cubes, like little miniature ice cubes.
Sure. Select Pet says I bought plecos and put them in the tanks. If I still have them, I don't know. Haven't seen them in a while. I actually have a story about that. My first 125 I ever got in my old house, I was in my pleco phase. You know, I got to have all these rare plecos.
right.
So I got this 6 foot long tank that is just filled with wood. It's got super heavy tannins in it because of all the wood. You know, it always looked yellow. And
Yeah,
I got a couple $1,000 worth of fish in this tank. And people would walk by it and just keep going. And they'd look at all my other tanks with all the cheap fish in it. And I'm like, but over here. And they were like, oh, we thought that tank was empty. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if you look underneath this piece of wood, you can see this tail. You know, it's
yeah,
like, oh, try making a show tank of freaking really rare Plecostomuses, and yeah, it didn't work.
yeah.
I finally gave up on the idea.
Oh
But
man.
I
Good
knew
luck,
they
you
were there.
guys. Good stuff.
I'd be so freaking happy. Oh, look at this pleco I got from the show, you know, like this like really rare, awesome looking L24. You know, I'm like, oh man, this thing's great, man. And you put it in the tank and boom, it's gone. You're like, son of a bitch.
Hmm.
Like, uh is there a particular pleco that is out and about a whole lot, like in general, or is it always going to be like the individual fish?
It's definitely individual species, like the L128s, the uh, green or blue phantoms.
Mm-hmm.
They're always out. They don't mind light at all. They're out during the day doing their things, and they're a cool looking pleco. But like
They
the royal plecos and most of the other
mm-hmm.
ones, yeah, they're gonna come out at night. It seems like bushy noses come out with the lights on, especially when you feed them.
Yeah, the bushy noses don't seem to be too bothered by it. Of course, I have so many of them that there's nowhere for them to hide. So
And standard plecos seem to, you know, the common pleco, it doesn't seem to be bothered by light.
no, yeah, that's right. Mr. Sucky is
It's usually all the wild caught, super rare ones that really look cool, but nobody's bred in captivity yet. That cost a ton of money. Yeah,
Right. They're always going to be a little
never see
wild,
those
so you'll
guys.
never see them. Select Pet
But
says
a
he
lot of
sees his
flickles, you
L104
know,
a decent amount.
I, I joke about never seeing them. There'll be different random times a day where a pleco to just decide, hey, I want to go, I want to go gnaw on this piece of wood right now, so it would come out and do its thing for a little while.
Yeah.
But then once he was done, it's boom, right back under a piece of wood. Yeah,
Party
common
time.
plecos, they don't care at all. They're always out. I've even seen common plecos free swim in a tank, especially when you're feeding them. I've seen
Yeah.
common plecos turn upside down and skim the surface of the tank to get flake food. And
Yeah, when they swim, when the common pleco swims around the tank, it really has a shark profile.
Yeah.
yeah, they look pretty cool when they're free swimming. They really do. I get why they're so popular. Just people don't realize how big they get.
Yeah, then that
Yeah.
and how much they poop. That's the other thing. That's how I ended up with mine.
So how big is yours now?
Probably 7 inches.
Yeah.
Doing good.
I've got some bristlenose probably that big. So he's not doing bad.
No, he seems to be hanging in well, and he's in there with the three common goldfish, so he's doing good. He
I've
just needs
heard some
fresh water.
stories. I've heard stories of plecos like latching onto a goldfish and sucking on their side, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I mean, like I figure the goldfish
Never
would have
seen
to
it.
be not doing well. You know what I mean? And
Or
trapped.
be or be
Yeah,
small.
exactly. The only time I've ever seen it is when the fish was half dead already.
Yeah. I mean, my wife walks in here and the goldfish slap the water and splash water at her.
Yeah.
I mean, they're energetic. They're not letting anybody. The cat walks in here and tries to drink water out, and the goldfish try to get the cat. They they think his whiskers or his lips or something are food. I don't know. It's hilarious to watch.
Is this food?
Elaine
I don't know.
Elaine is saying that she punched fiberglass, so her lungs are all chewed up. And my advice is take care of them as best you can because you do not want to go through what I just went through.
Yeah, that's the whole chat has been the oxygen machines and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. So
Luckily, my right lung was down to 20% because I had two large, what they call effusions.
Mm-hmm.
It's where your lung kind of collapses and fluid builds
Builds up
up
around
and
it. Yeah.
expanding. So I had to go in and fix that, and it sucked. But yeah, I smoked 2 packs a day for a really long time, and they were like, "Yeah, other than you getting pneumonia, uh, you're okay." I'm like, "Cool."
Right.
And dude,
Gene's asking how.
you know exactly what happened, man. I got sick. I got the worst sore throat I've ever had in my entire life. I mean, it hurt. And people told me, you should go in, you should go in, you could have strep throat or some kind of infection. And I was like, nobody's died of freaking a sore throat. So me being me, I didn't go, and uh, my throat started feeling better, but then I started noticing I was coughing up a phlegm. I'm a smoker, man. We cough up phlegm. This was like phlegm from hell. It was
Oh, right.
totally color and shit wasn't right. And I was like, oh, this is different. And I still didn't go in. And I just, it'll get better, it'll get better, it'll get better. And it never did. And it finally got to the point where it's like, motherfucker, I'm dying, man. I gotta go. And it hurt too. It was pretty painful.
Coffee. I appreciate you guys coming up tonight and hanging out.
Yeah.
Jim Henson, the Muppet guy, died of strep.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out I didn't have strep though. I had some weird ass. I got to look it up in my chart.
Yeah.
I had some weird ass bacteria because that's me. I can't catch the easy one.
No, you can't catch the normal one.
Well, the normal one wouldn't take you down. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it is, man. You're just too strong.
Yeah, so now I know. Hey, when you feel bad, you might want to go to the doctor.
Right? Go get checked out.
That's my first time ever actually in the hospital. The only other procedure I've ever had I had a hernia repair done. So that was just, you show up in the morning and you leave in the afternoon and they give you some.
Did you have mesh put in or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this whole experience was new to me and I definitely didn't like it.
No, stay out of the hospital. But if you have to go to the hospital, that's where you got to go, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thinking when I first went in, I'm like, well, I was in a lot of pain, man. My ribs hurt like I got. Rib pain is kind of like tooth pain. They hurt.
It's another level.
Yeah. And
yeah, for sure.
I was thinking, all right, they're going to, I'll get some antibiotics and they'll give me something for the pain and send me home.
Right.
Yeah. 12 days later, they're like, okay, you can finally go home.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, thanks. Got 5 holes in my body that weren't there when I went in.
Nope.
Yeah, some of the meshes were recalled only Oscars, but if Terry hasn't had any, if it was years ago and Terry hasn't had any problem with it, he's probably not going to.
No, the mesh I got was after the recall. I got the good mesh.
Nice.
The mesh
that good mesh.
Yeah, the mesh that they're having problems with is a different type. It was made out of a different material, whatever. Because that was my question when the doctor was like, yeah, we're going to put some mesh down there. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I see commercials on TV all the time about.
Yeah, it was like mesh is bad, right?
Right. And they were like, no, we got this other stuff. It's not the same mesh.
Oh, thank
and
goodness.
I was like, all right. So knock on plastic, the mesh that I got hasn't given me any issues. All right. Anyways, so what did you get? What's this new thing that you're doing for your water changes?
Oh, I've just been working extra shifts and then went to my mom's house, so I'm doing all of my water changes tonight. So for me, it's siphoning water out and then putting water back in with a pump.
Ah,
So a trash can full of water. I think I got to do like three, maybe four, 44 gallons.
yeah, I do the exact same thing. I've got the Brute Rubbermaid. I think it's 40. It's 40 some gallons.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
The gray one.
Yep. Fill it up with a hose.
Do you have the wheels on yours?
Yeah, I've got the wheels on mine.
Did you have to pay for them?
Yep.
Oh
Guess what I
no, 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 no.
I so if you buy the Brute, the Rubbermaid Brute uh, gray trash can, I highly recommend it. It's fantastic, and it does have wheels that you can buy separately, so you can just wheel it around. Well, when I was at Menards, I saw the wheels and I saw the can, and I put the all they do is twist. You know, you put the wheels on the bottom of the trash can and you give it like a quarter turn and it locks the wheels on. Because and I did that because you can't fit the can in the cart. Can's too big. So I had my cart and I'm pulling the brute can with me as we go, and I go through checkout. I push the can in first, and then I unload my cart. She scanned the can and then just pushed it, to the end of the checkout thing. And I was like, oh, she didn't do the wheels. So
Yep.
I got that set of wheels for free.
Yeah, I know. And those wheels are like 44 bucks, dude.
Yeah, so the next time if you ever buy another one or anybody else buys them, put the wheels on and just roll it through the checkout.
You never know.
You never know.
You may or may not get away with it. I don't know.
So yeah, Terry, I got 27 tanks right now.
Nice.
I'm doing good.
I have one, two, three running. Everything else is as you see it. I
Nice.
have
Yeah.
225s and a 55 upstairs.
That's excellent, man.
But all it takes is one trip to a freaking swap meet or something, and
Everything will be full again.
yeah, God only knows.
But yeah,
Especially
man, I
if
can't
they
wait. I
decide to
can't wait to
clean all
see what I
these
can't
up
wait
and
to see what you
start
get up
going
to, dude.
again. Intentional accidental thieving. I really swear to God didn't think of it until after I was
Yeah.
through and heading to my car. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't pay for those wheels, and I was cool with it enough to not go back in the store.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like it's not my fault she doesn't know her products in her store.
Right. Yeah, that's one of those ones that they teach all the cashiers.
Yeah, these cans don't come with wheels.
Right. You'd think so. I mean, they're expensive enough.
Yeah, I honestly, I didn't even think of it myself till after I was out. And I didn't think it was worth the effort to go back in and go, excuse me, miss, but you didn't charge me for these wheels. Especially since Menards is like the Walmart of home improvement. I think they're going to live.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't think I
probably
hurt
be
their
all right.
margin too much.
Yeah. But I don't know about you.
Try to get some sleep.
Yeah, everybody try to get some sleep. I'm going to try to get some water changed, and then I'll be getting some sleep.
I look forward to talking with you again, though, for sure.
Oh, heck yeah, man. So you heard it here first, guys, or maybe second. But Terry's Tropical Tank's coming back on Saturdays. Excited.
2024.
Yeah, me too.
2024. It's going to be a
Saturday?
good year. I look forward to spending it with you guys.
What? January 1st is a Monday. So Monday.
The
Tuesday,
first Saturday is the 6th.
Friday, Saturday 6th. Yeah, so the 6th will be the first show.
Perfect. I'm usually working, but I will catch the replay, sir.
And don't be surprised if the show derails into just nothing but stupidity. It's been known to happen.
It has been. That's what we love about it.
That's what we love, dude.
I start out trying. I already got several other ideas. The second show I want to do on carbon because there are so many
misconceptions about it.
Yeah, even
it's always a good conversation.
Even a person I respect a lot, and I like to watch his stuff, did a thing on carbon here recently, and I was like, dude, you got it so wrong. It's not even funny.
Oh, man.
So well, I would like to talk about carbon for a little while, but I guarantee every time I do a show, I'm like, all right, I'm going to talk about this, but then Mr. Gromby starts talking, and that's it. It's all over.
Yes, that is true. Well,
so all right, you guys all take care. Warm. I'm out of here. You guys have fun. Chat. It was nice talking to you again. I know it's been a while. So everybody take care. I'm out.
All right. Later. Bye,
all right,
everybody.
brother.
Have a great night.
Go get your